house. I've been in the big jail yard ever since I've been here. I don't fear a further restriction. All of America is one big jail until we're free. And you can't imprison me no way. You can't put me in jail. 100 of you may gang up on my body and take my body somewhere, but you can't take me anywhere. It's when I bow down to anyone other than Yahweh that I become a prisoner and that I become bound. Hallelujah, Yahweh. Praise Yahweh. Just think. I came 7 years ago all alone pronouncing the name Yahweh, proclaiming the name Yahweh. And now I have all of America saying Yahweh. I have the world saying Yahweh. I don't care where you're from on the earth, you have to say Yahweh. Before my coming, you weren't saying Yahweh. You may not know much about Yahweh, but you're still saying Yahweh. You may not believe in Yahweh, but you still say Yahweh. All because of one man's word. My word. And just as I have the whole world saying Yahweh, then I shall have the earth full of the knowledge of Yahweh. And just as I shall have the earth full of the knowledge of Yahweh, you're going to find out that the wicked are going to have to get off of my planet. How many are all for chasing the wicked out of the world? If you're not for it, then you must be one of the wicked. And you're going to have to get off of the earth. You're going to need more than a space shuttle. See, Yahweh blow it up, let you know you don't have nowhere to run. Oh, glory. How many glad for the truth? Makes you glad? Let's turn to Deuteronomy 6. I'm ready to bring you in. Deuteronomy 6, verse 24. Here's how you get in to the kingdom of Yahweh, which lasts forever. This is ethics. This is ethical. Standard of behavior. See, ethics is a moral standard of human behavior. Did you know that? Yeah, a moral standard. It's a right conduct. That's what ethics is. A system, an order, a program, setting forth standards of right conduct. And those standards are here in verse 24. Read.
And the Lord Yahweh commanded us to do all these statutes, to fear the Lord Yahweh our God, for our good always, that he might preserve us alive, as it is at this day.
He has done until now. Job 35:7. Read.
If thou be righteous, what giveth thou him? Or what receiveth he of thine hand?
Read.
Thy wickedness may hurt a man as thou art, and thy righteousness may profit the Son of Man.
You want to be a prophet? You want to enjoy a prophet? Then you have to be what? Righteous. Psalm 16:2. Psalms chapter 16. Verse 2. Read.
O my soul, thou hast said unto the Lord Yahweh, thou art my Lord Yahweh, my goodness extendeth not to thee.
You're in trouble then. If your goodness does not extend to Yahweh, you're in trouble. Proverbs 9:12. Here's the answer to that. If your righteousness or your goodness does not extend to Yahweh, read.
If thou be wise, thou shalt be wise for thyself. But if thou scornest, thou alone shalt bear it.
Isn't that something? If you scorn what I'm teaching, you alone will have to bear it. If you don't like what I'm teaching, you're in trouble. Things won't work out too good for you. And you can go back and check out anybody who has scorned my teaching and see what has befallen them. And convince me that things are working well for them. They face calamity. Anyone who scorns what I teach faces calamity. And if they're having joy, it'll be but for a moment. It won't last long. Let's look at Deuteronomy 4:1. Deuteronomy 4:1. Read.
Now, therefore, hearken, O Israel, unto the statutes and unto the judgments which I teach you for to do them, that ye may live, and go in and possess the land which the Lord God Yahweh of your fathers giveth you.
See, I told you you have to come out in order to come in. I first have to bring you out before you can come in. So look at what you have to come out of. First, you have to go through obedience of verse 1 here. First, you're going to have to listen to what I'm saying. You want to come out of hell, enjoy heaven forever? You're going to have to listen. Who has to listen? Who are you? You're Israel. You're going to have to listen to the fact that you are Israel of the Bible. You, the so-called black people of America, are Israel of the Bible. And you must listen. Listen to what? Statutes. What else? And the judgments. Now, when someone tells you to listen to the statutes, then you should want to find out the nature of those statutes. Psalm 19:7. Let's look at the nature of the statutes and see if they are worth listening to. Psalm 19:7. Let's see if they're worth it. Maybe they're something that come up short. Let's see. Do they come up short or not? Psalm 19:7. Read.
The law of the Lord Yahweh is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of the Lord Yahweh is sure, making wise the simple.
Verse 8. Read.
The statutes of the Lord Yahweh are right, rejoicing the heart. The commandment of the Lord Yahweh is pure, enlightening the eyes.
Now, so you have to try them, you have to study them to see if this is true or not. When we study the statutes of Yahweh, we find the nature of them being right. Statutes of Yahweh are right. And the laws of Yahweh are perfect. So now you go back to Deuteronomy 4:1. Look what I'm calling your attention to. I'm calling your attention to perfection. I'm calling your mind to that which is right and that which is pure. Huh? I'm calling your mind to attention of that which is enlightening from the inside, which means your dark mind takes on a light that it can't get from any other source. It only exists in the statutes, the laws, the statutes, judgments, and commandments of Yahweh. See, I'm a witness about this. And you that follow and listen to what I say and follow what I teach and study it, you are enlightened. That's why you follow me. You're not following me because I give you an emotional trip, because I stand here and I get you excited, although I do get you excited. Because the words of Yahweh are exciting. And when you find them, they are joy and a rejoicing to your heart. Oh, hallelujah, Yahweh. Very exciting. But look what I have to be a good man. What fault can you find with me when I'm calling your mind to perfection? And I'm not simply calling your mind to perfection. I'm teaching you what perfection is. The laws of Yahweh, which are designed for Yahweh's creation. Man, the man being created in the image of Yahweh, needs something that will make him be like Yahweh. And nothing can make you be like Yahweh but his laws that he designed for you. The mosquito has its law. The ant has its law. The honeybee has its law. And they all obey and produce what Yahweh wants them to produce. Only the human being is born out of the womb with a blank mind. And if you're born among a people who are heathens, you'll be a heathen. Oh yes, you'll be a heathen. If you're born among a people speaking Chinese, you will speak Chinese. And if you're born among the Japanese, you'll be speaking Japanese. If you're born among the Hindus, you'll speak Hindu. If you're born in Egypt, you'll speak Arabic. And you will believe in the gods of the people of the land in which you were born. And if it's wrong, you'll have to pay for it. Sooner or later, you'll pay for it. If all of the people that you're born in are wrong, you're going to pay for it. All you can do is hope that you meet a man that will forgive you for being wrong and will show you how to be right. That's the mercy of Yahweh. And Yahweh does not destroy the earth without sending a warner first, directly from himself. And I don't intend to teach 120 years like Noah did, just because as it was in the days of Noah, I don't intend to be hollering and screaming no 120 years. I'm here to establish the kingdom of heaven, which will last forever on this earth. I'm here to cut time short for my elect's sake. Because if I don't cut time short, no flesh will be saved. Listen to what? The statutes which are good. The laws of Yahweh which are perfect. His commandments which are enlightening. His judgments which are correct. You are to do them. You are to observe them. You are to keep them. You are to listen, learn, and practice them. This is what will make you human. This is what will make you prosperous and successful. I'm demonstrating that. What is the value of learning and practicing the law, statutes, judgment, and commandments? You will live, that you may live, that you may live. Don't you see it? And then be able to do what? Go in and possess. What? Possess what? Land. We're not going to have to buy it. This is a temporary thing we're doing. I'm just doing this to show power. That I come with nothing. Take a nothing people and take no money and then buy up Miami. And then cause the nations of the earth to come and stop by and give a gift as we serve them. All the people of the earth who have ever sold me something are going to be ashamed for ever having done it. To think of trying to sell God something that belonged to him. To think that I am required to pay a price for your redemption. There are people with millions of dollars that leave it to a dog and a cat rather than to the children of Yahweh. Imagine that which is created attempting to sell something to its creator. That's a damnation. That's criminal. The scriptures say that you should come before the good man bearing gifts. You should bring me gifts, not trying to sell me something. You should come trying to enrich and enhance what I'm producing, because I'm taking another people and I'm producing a perfect model of moral excellence. I'm taking over corrupt neighborhoods destroyed by drugs and prostitution, robbery and murder and muggings. And I'm driving all the criminals out without a gun. Just stand on the property in white in righteousness in the name of Yahweh, and they all flee. But when you learn of my work, you shouldn't come to take, you should come give. We allow the devil to take millions from us in taxes. They take about 62% of all that we earn from us through one guise or another. They really take 100% of all that we earn with nearly free labor. And we allow our enemy to tax all of our substance away from us without a complaint. And then when we see a good man that has come to save you, then you want to take something from him. You've been made an enemy to yourself. Oh, I'm not angry with you. I'm admonishing you. I'm correcting you. Because if you knew better, you'd do better. The man that you should refuse to pay or allow to take anything from you is your oppressor. It is against the white man's own law to tax his colonial possession, and we, the so-called black people of America, are the colonial possessions of the white man of America until we are set free. We have not been set free. The Constitution of America says that we are presently 3/5 human. How can you tax an animal? And the dictionaries say the white man's burden is to take care of us. So how can he tax us? It's criminal. And when I challenge him, he admits I'm right. And he turns you right loose. Why? Because he doesn't want me to make a public spectacle of him and the rest of my people wake up to that reality. This government exists only through the ignorance of black folk, so-called black folk. We're the ones carrying them on our back. You the jackass carrying the master. But you better wake up and see me, the angel, standing before you and throw him off your back. Because I have a sword drawn in my hand. Sword is coming. Sword is coming. It's a two-edged sword. I'm still in Deuteronomy 4:1. If you listen to me, O Israel, so-called blacks of America, listen and follow and practice the statutes of Yahweh, the judgments of Yahweh, which I'm teaching you. If you do them, you will live, and you'll be able to go in and possess the land which Yahweh of your fathers have given to you. Anybody want what Yahweh gave to your father? It's yours. I've given you the answer on how to get it. Now, man teaches their subjects in other countries the way to get the land you want is to pick up guns, tanks, buy them from your enemy, who always maintains a superior edge over you because he only sells you his outdated weapons. You'll never conquer him. When our people in Egypt and all fought the 6-day war and all those other wars against Israel, they were using outdated equipment sold to them by the enemy that had already equipped Israel with superior weapons. So it didn't make any difference how big the army come marching across the Sinai and how many tanks. It didn't matter. Israel already had a superior force. It didn't have to be in numbers. Superiority is in weaponry. The Egyptians and all of them, they depended on their enemy, the oppressor, the devil himself, to supply them with weapons that they thought they could jump on somebody else with. Same devil told them they could whip Israel. The whole world is deceived by the devil. That's what my book tells me. Revelation 29 tells me the whole world is deceived by Satan. That old serpent called the devil. So how you gonna win with outdated weapons? That's like taking a pea shooter stand up against a tank. Think you're gonna whip it? See, you can win. Possess the whole land. Any land that Yahweh gave you, I don't care what army is in there. We will possess it. I'm here to possess it. We are going to possess it. But we're not going to have to fight for it. It tells me in my book how long we'll be bearing weapons over there. Ezekiel 39:9. Read.
And they that dwell in the cities of Israel shall go forth, and shall set on fire and burn the weapons, both the shields and the bucklers, the bows and the arrows, and the hand staves, and the spears, and they shall burn them with fire 7 years.
See, that's never happened yet. You can't go find nowhere in history where Israel burned weapons 7 straight years. All the weapons. See, that's still to happen. Now go to verse 12. Read.
In 7 months shall the house of Israel be burying of them, that they may cleanse the land.
Praise Yahweh. Praise Yahweh. I'll be able to take all unemployed men and give them work, burying weapons. Don't have to worry about unemployment. See, these weapons, when they burn 7 years, that lets you know they're hot. Hot is radiation. Valley Jehoshaphat is over there. They're trying to keep them burning up and starting that war, but it's still going to happen. And when I walk into Jerusalem, there won't be anybody to oppose me. Nobody. There'll be nothing left to oppose me. How many want to walk in with me? Praise Yahweh. I first must bring you out before I bring you in. Back to Deuteronomy 6. I'm commanding you, verse 24, to do all these statutes. Commanding you to fear the Lord Yahweh our God for our good always. That Yahweh may preserve us alive as it is at this day. How many want to be preserved alive? Notice this is a message of life, not death. Notice now, this is a message of life, not death. Well, I've enjoyed this class. Enjoyed bringing it to you.